All right, so as promised, I told you I was going to go to the Clinton rally today, downtown Tampa, and film the line, the crowd, whatever. I couldn't get in there because I wasn't about to stand in line and then wait to get up there to get inside, possibly. As I said, I wanted to report on how many people are going to this thing, how many people can I see there, etc. The actual area where people got to go inside, it's all outdoors, but the actual area where they're where they're bringing the bleachers and all that stuff, wasn't this gigantic, huge area. It was about the same as you would expect at any Hillary rally that we've seen so far inside these gymnasiums and things, about that size. What you see in this background right now, that little white tent thing, way up here, that's kind of the check-in spot where they're searching your bags and all that crap. And right before you get there, they're taking tickets. Sir, do you have a ticket? Ma'am, do you have a ticket? No, I signed up online. Okay, well, fill this form out for me. That kind of thing. So I was just kind of going up and down all around. They're filming some of the protesters, as you'll see in this. So I'm starting out here because I want you to see three people, because I can kind of gauge how many people showed up to this thing, because I got there before it started and I left not when it ended, but right before it ended, like by maybe 15 minutes. I was out of there before that because I felt like I want to get out of there before any kind of traffic or anything happened. So I parked about what felt like 4 blocks away, and I walked my sorry butt over there because there was just nowhere to park. I mean, it's downtown Tampa. It's hard to park anyways. But when I got there, it was, now remember, this started at around 2:30 to 3:30, or maybe it was 2:45 to 3. Actually, 2:45 to 3:45 was the time that this event was for. So I'm driving down there, and I can, as soon as I get down there, I'm thinking, oh, I'll just pull into the closest, 3 or 4 story garage over there. That's where everybody was lined up. And as you're going to see, I'm starting off with the last video I filmed, by the way. This is the last video, and I'm showing you the last one because I want to show you how I gauged how many people are actually there. And again, this is just an estimate, but I'm going to show you how I did it. So I get there, and there's a line down the sidewalk, back down the other sidewalk like an L shape, because the sidewalk goes, from like a street corner to making a right turn going up the street. And there's a considerable amount of people in line. I'm here to tell you. So I finally get my parking spot. I get up there. The event has not started. I'm early. I'm there at probably 1:45 to 2 p.m. Somewhere around there. As a matter of fact, I can tell you, possibly, if I can see if there's a timestamp on this. Maybe not, excuse me. 2/19, date modified. Yeah, so I was, let's call it around 2 p.m. as when I first walked in there. So that was 2 p.m. Hang on one second. Okay, so I left at about 3:20 p.m. It was, remember, it was 2:45 to 3:45 was the venue. I left at 3:20 p.m. I started walking away at that point. And I was filming on my way out. This is actually that video of me filming leaving. Again, the reason I'm showing you this is because I want to show you how I did the math of how many people probably showed up to this thing. Right here, this guy and these two. Okay, this black guy with the gray shirt and the what looks like black pants. This lady with this black and blue or violet, whatever this is, and then this guy. Notice she's got glasses. He's got glasses. I can't see anything else about this guy, like if he has a wristwatch or anything else, because in this other video you will see what I'm talking about. So keep this one in mind. We've got this guy, this girl, and this black guy. I wanted to see if when I first got there at like 2 o'clock, could I see these people in line? Because I looked at the very back of the line, I zoom in, and then that's the end of the line, the beginning of the line, I should say, where it starts, way back when, and down the street. So I was looking to see, could I find people back there, and then on my way out of the venue, do I see those same people still in line, finally getting closer to the top, or the front of the line to get up there and get inside. So I looked at the people here on my way out. These are the people about to go in. So these 3 people, I think I've spotted them. at the very end of the line. Okay, so get a good look at them. Matter of fact, I'll just keep that up for a second because I'm going to show you another one. And this is the one I'm talking about. I believe this one. Let me open it with a different video player so I don't remove that one. Open with Windows.
Okay,
Towards the end. This is where it wrapped around the side, right? There, going straight ahead, is where it's longer that way towards the venue. Okay, so this is an L shape right here that you're looking at. So where I just panned back from, which I'm about to go back to, is the end of that long line where everyone's getting in, to get into the line. Okay. Now, if you look, when you use my mouse, this guy right here looks like he's got glasses on, but he's got a wristwatch. But in the other shot, I couldn't see it. He has the dark pants. He's got this like light bluish teal whatever shirt. Look right here, my mouse slightly to the right. The black guy that had the bald head, the gray whatever shirt, and these pants, these dark pants. Now someone's actually next to him, and you can see their pant leg here, but that's not him. This guy, this black dude's got dark pants right here. Look over here to my left, in front of the guy with this shirt, and there's the chick with glasses, the long hair, and again, it's not the greatest, this is very far away, but it looks like a bluish, blackish color something or another she's wearing. The fact that these people are all very similar to what I just showed you, and they're all three in the same spot at the end of this line, tells me that this is them, meaning from the time I got there at 2 p.m. to 3:20 p.m., it took these people that long just to get up here. Okay? So I'm going to play you these videos one by one. But on the way out, the video you're going to see on the way out, I'm going to play it in full for you to just do whatever you want with if you want to count with me. I mean, I'm just going to let it play. I don't have to talk anymore. But the final video, and I overestimated a little bit to be safe, but I counted from this spot, which is the beginning of this venue, where people are right about to go inside right there, from this spot, going all the way down the sidewalk and to the left where it curves around, on my way out, and there wasn't quite as many people going further down that last sidewalk because, again, it's almost the end of the show or the rally. So naturally, a whole bunch of people aren't getting in line to go see her now. It's pretty much almost over. So I looked and said, okay, well, here's where they are on that sidewalk. If they did go back that far, based off of what I've been counting so far, how much extra should I give? And I counted somewhere around 800 people in this line from right here to the very, very end. I was actually, you'll see, you can count it yourself as my last video plays. Okay, you can count it yourself. And then I said, well, let me just give another 200 people to be safe. That's 1,000 people. But there's already people up here in the front. There's already people who actually got in. So if I just doubled, that would be 2,000 people. If I tripled that amount, that's 3,000 people. A lot better than 200 or 300 or 35 over at the vice president of hers rally the other day. It's not 27,000 people like Trump had when he had 10,000 more outside trying to get in. We're packed. 27,000, 10,000 are outside. That's 37,000 approximately people. And you want to round that down to be safe? 30,000. That's 10 times more than showed up at this Clinton rally in Tampa. So again, if we've identified these people, and I'm quite certain I did, right? There's that picture, and you saw the other one. So I believe I found them. I really counted about 800 and gave a little extra to be safe and a little bit more extra to be safe. And as I was counting in my head before I did this video, I was, counting rapidly, a little more rapidly than I should have. As I saw people, I'd pause it and add. Case, is there someone standing behind that person? I can't tell. I'm adding them. That's another one. How about there might be 2 people. I can't tell. Add those 2 people. Right? So I'm like giving extra just because I want to be more than fair on this. I want to be more than fair. And then I got to the end. Let me give her another 200 people down the sidewalk. 1,000 people. So when I'm leaving, in the end of that line from here is 1,000 people. That means maybe in front of those people was 1,000, right? Because in the first video I showed you the very end of the line. So if we've established that that's 1,000, that means we have to double it to be fair, 2,000. And then of those 2,000, the first one's already going inside, right? They're already going to be in there. So any video, which you'll see a little video of me showing some of the, it's a faraway shot, you can't really see anyways, where the way this was structured. Again, there might have been 3,000 people total, not a penny more. Okay, so let's go through videos one by one just for your viewing pleasure. And I can shut up my mic off because you don't need to hear me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have quite a few people standing in line. I turned this corner and saw a bunch of people in line waiting to get in. And then there's the corner and the parking garage. So we're going to take a peek and get in around that area, do a little more filming. Starts right there.
Protect the babies with no more unborn children. Please honor the Lord with your vote.
Headed to celebrate Hillary's birthday.
General admissions are down this way. Lock her up. Where are we? Lock her up. General admissions are all the way down.
How you guys general admission all the way down? How many millions down this way? How many millions in our Muslim country to occupy the White House? A lot of general admission all the way down.
Down this way. Hillary Clinton is a greedy, corrupt puppet of Walmart and Wall Street. Lock her up.
Lock her up! Terrorist mother! Support Muslim Brotherhood! I like your shirt. Thank you. That away. There you go. Why do I need to be still? They can walk around. They're big. I'm not taking up these.
All right, so what you just heard a second ago, do you want to rewind that a few seconds? Is this Hillary person up here? They're standing, see these little white square blocks in front of that lady with the striped shirt? She's standing, this lady here, this girl's standing on one. She's a young lady. The lady in black is a protester, and she's asking her if she could, like, move out of the way. In other words, stop protesting over here. Move out of the way. And she's saying no, and she's like, well, you're blocking people from walking or whatever. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm walking, I'm walking all around. I'll go over here, whatever. So that's what just occurred, in case you're wondering.
He's a criminal, and her husband's a rapist. She's getting supported by Muslim terrorist countries who exploit and sexually abuse young girls and Christians. Trump's still and she's responsible for the murder and
I need to interject again. That lady says her husband molests young girls. And this young lady that you just saw her response, a Hillary supporter, yeah, but he grabs vaginas. First of all, he doesn't just grab them. You heard what the tape said. Again, locker room banter, whatever you want to call it. But you're comparing a rapist, a known rapist, to Trump talking about wanting to bang, hot women and whatever. And that was the actual answer. Well, but he grabs vaginas. What would you rather experience? Seriously, would you rather a guy with your clothes on, whatever, grab you? Or would you rather have him take you behind an alley somewhere, take all your clothes off, and, sexually assault you, like, to the third power? But he wants to touch women. He likes women. That's a tough one. Oh, okay. Comment off.
I bet you sweating, girl. All for what you found.
Me again. So this is the exit video. This is me leaving. There's those 3 people again I was telling you about. You want to sit here and pause the video and do whatever you want and count yourself how many are down there. Again, I would say, giving a huge bonus to Hillary, there's no more than 4,000 people. Okay? I'm going to say the final tally might have been 4,000. Ain't no way it was probably that high, but I'm just going to say, to be super duper fair, 4,000 showed up. That is still a massive far cry from 27,000 plus another 10,000 waiting outside at the Trump rallies. The recent ones. And the ones that aren't so recent. There's still thousands and thousands, many times tens of thousands. So even in Tampa, which has the walks of life of everybody, from rich people to poor people to ghetto to Section 8 housing to ethnic groups to Muslims to you name it, they're all here. You'll see them in line. You'll see the span of it all, of all races and types inside this video as I go down. So, if anywhere is going to be big for Hillary, by God, it should be Tampa. And if 3,000 to 4,000 is as big as it gets, not looking too good, at least for her. Anyways, this is the final video. When it stops, the video is ended.
She will win. We believe that she will win. We believe that she will win. What do you believe? We believe that she will win. We believe that she will win. All right.
I gotta make sure I frame the children who need it.
180movie.com. It's a great movie. Please, for the love of God, don't straight your own baptismal vows. You are baptized